Thank you very much for your address. Like yourself, I'm a lifelong Londoner. How do reform plan to tackle the housing crisis in London?
Yeah, so you make a good point. As I said, right now we have 30 and 40-year-olds, 20-year-olds who don't own a home and can never own a home. And we have a state that really can't provide for them. Did you know that only 9% of our country is built up on? All that is empty space. And we have a few issues. So for instance, the mayor in London gets a huge grant from central governments to build. But he has underspent that in a massive amount. And we have a lot of warehouses that are where you have very low paid, low skilled jobs. But because of a Labour ideology, and that should be dedicated to housing, but he won't remove that. And you also have people who treat something what they call the green belt. I don't know if you guys know what the green belt is. The green belt is basically to prevent urban sprawl, and it surrounds certain areas. But it's the worst name you can imagine. It's not daffodils and rabbits. A lot of it is actually industrial wasteland. And I think, again, that's ideology, right? That's just entrenched views. And what politicians don't realize is that we cannot do business as usual. The status quo doesn't suit you. It doesn't suit young people. And it only suits them. And so we have to build up, up, up. You know, and so many councils in London, and I know a lot of you must be environmentalists, but they put incredible environmental regulation on developers. They ask developers when they build a building, they have to pay something called community investment levy. This is something you pay for the community, and that's gone up so much. We have councils that are punishing developers, and they put them off the market. Planning permission takes 2 to 3 years. And I speak to developers who are like, it's too expensive, it takes too long, they're not going to build. And so I almost see developers as saviors. It's something the country desperately needs, and they must be helped as much as possible. But right now, they're punished. And so I'd like to see a reverse of that, because it is not fair that when I was growing up, house prices were 4 times your salary, and now they're 10. It's not fair that you have to put down 30% deposit because of the 2008 crash. And it's not fair that you will pay double the amount you pay in rent that you would pay for mortgage and end up with nothing. And something the government did very wrong when we had 0% interest rates, right? Some people say, oh, low interest rates are great. Low interest rates are only good if you have access to debt. So many people don't have access to debt. And because debt was free for such a long time, those that had access to it could buy. And it created massive asset bubbles, and it priced so many people out.